Once, the powerful Sultan of Dubai decided to take a trip by sea with a few of his most trusted companions. It was a bright, beautiful morning. The sky was clear and blue, and the sea was calm like a peaceful giant. Everyone was excited except one man. His name was Zion. He was a respected nobleman, but he had never been on a ship before. As the shore disappeared and the waves got bigger, Zion started to feel very afraid. His face turned pale, his hands shook, and soon he was full of panic. He began to scream and grabbed tightly onto the ship's deck, crying that they were all going to die. No one could calm him down, no matter what they said or did. Zion's fear made the whole journey feel like a nightmare. For 2 full days and nights, he didn't eat or sleep. The crew was tired, and the other companions were frustrated. The Sultan, who had been excited about the trip, now sat quietly, unsure of what to do. Should we turn back? He wondered. This fear is ruining everything. At that moment, an old man named Idris stepped forward. He was a humble scholar who had joined the trip just to observe. Idris bowed and said, "Your Highness, if you allow me to act freely and without questions, I can end this suffering." The Sultan, desperate for peace, agreed. "Do whatever you must. If it works, you will be greatly rewarded." Idris nodded and walked to the deck. He signaled to the crew. "Throw Zion into the sea," he said calmly. The crew was shocked. "Is this a joke?" someone asked. "It's the Sultan's order," Idris replied firmly. "Trust me." Slowly, the sailors obeyed. They grabbed the terrified Zion and threw him into the cold, dark water. For a few seconds, he disappeared. Then he came back up, shouting and coughing, struggling to stay afloat. He went under again. This time, his fear was real. He fought with all his strength. After a short while, Idris shouted, "Pull him out." The crew dragged Zion back onto the ship. He was soaked, shaking, and breathing hard, but he was alive. Something was different. He no longer screamed or panicked. He lay on the deck, hugging it tightly and whispering, "Thank God for solid wood." From that moment, Zion changed. He started eating, sleeping, and even smiling. The sea hadn't changed, but he had. The rest of the trip was calm and full of joy under the golden sun. When the ship returned, the Sultan found Idris and asked, "How did you know that throwing him into the sea would bring him peace?" Idris gave a gentle, sad smile. "Because I once did the same thing with my heart." He looked out at the sea and continued, "Years ago, I loved my wife deeply, but I was always afraid of losing her. My fear made me cling to her too tightly. I questioned her, doubted her, and often got angry. In the end, she left me. The silence and emptiness I felt, that was my drowning. Only then did I understand her value. I changed myself, and by God's mercy, she came back." Sometimes, we can only understand our fears by facing them. Zion didn't realize how safe the ship was until he felt the danger of the sea. Fear is often worse in our minds than in real life. If we keep avoiding it, it controls us. But when we face it, we learn, grow, and become stronger. Like Zion, who only understood the ship's safety after touching the sea. We often only value peace after experiencing chaos. Life may throw us into deep waters not to drown us, but to teach us how to swim and show us the strength we didn't know we had.